Hey everyone, I'm Sly, and I'm here with D. And today we're going to talk about King Kenny against Faze Temperrr. Now, D, this is an interesting fight. Boxing UK versus America. Who you got in this fight?
And this co-main event, I've got King Kenny. And just a little background before both fighters. So they both been fighting for about a year. And the reason I got King Kenny, kind of similar to like why you got Alex Wasabi in a way. So King Kenny, if you look back, when he first started sparring, he was terrible. But he has some good traits to where, we could work on it. He has a nice jab. He was hungry. Like if he just like learned just a little like fundamentals, we knew like he could be a solid boxer. But when he first sparred, he got his butt kicked by this dude called Chase. And shout out to Chase. He lost a lot of weight and he was a huge dude. It was a good first sparring session because he went against a guy who was taller and bigger than him. And he was doing good for first round. He was kind of filling each other out. He didn't really know what to do. And when you go in there and not knowing what to do in sparring, like most likely majority of the time, you're going to get your butt kicked. And so second round, he just gassed out and he went into a little like feeder position and was just getting tagged. But since then, he's been training so hard and he looks so much improved. If he just keeps his distance, he's the taller fighter. So if he just jabs, just works from the outside, stays away from the inside, I think he could really like hurt Faze. With Faze, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really a big fan of him. I think this guy talks a lot of shit. He called out Jake Paul in a video because Jake Paul was getting clout, and he was just I felt he was bitter because he wanted to be a fighter and have that same clout. So he calls out Jake Paul. And when I looked at his sparring video, he was going against like his friends who are tomato cans, and these guys were tagging him. The issue with Faze, I feel, he's been working hard. He has also a solid jab. He doesn't have bad power. I think out of them two, he's had the most fight experience. So he's done a little bit of Muay Thai, I've heard, but he leaves his chin out there, man. He leaves it out there. And when you throw 4, 5, 6 combinations and you leave your chin out there, you're just asking to get clocked. And that's what I see happening. I feel the first couple rounds are going to fill each other out. And I feel eventually King Kenny is just going to find that knockout. UK, baby. Let's go. Team UK.
Yeah, watching them the first time fighting, it was interesting because I saw King Kenny and he was absolutely horrible. His defense was like posing for the Heisman Trophy. It was yeah, it was extremely horrible. But having watched him progress his last 2 videos you've seen, he's got a lot better because he's more chiseled. And you watching him go against Faze, he's gonna have the reach. The way he was able to throw that piston jab, it was really good. I mean, I was really impressed by what he was doing, and I think as long as he just keeps his distance and uses his jab, he's gonna win easily. I think one thing I didn't like with Faze is he leaves his chin out even worse than King Kenny. When you were watching those sparring matches, he was just literally, when he was throwing, even when he was backing up, he was exposing his chin. So I think easily that King Kenny's gonna win. And Faze, man, I think he probably looks like he has like probably about 15, 20 pounds on him too. So he's gonna have the reach and the weight. It looks like, at least what I see, the advantage. So I mean, if you're going to Vegas, put your money big on King Kenny because I think this is gonna be a dominant performance.
And what I like is that he's more relaxed. If you see when they first started sparring, they're both like stiff. But since then, King Kenny, he's more relaxed. When he was doing his other sparring videos, he was jabbing, he was going to the uppercut, he was moving around. He just seemed more relaxed. With Faze, I've still like seen sparring videos of him, and he's still stiff as a board. He's not balanced. I'll give him credit. He has like decent power and he's got a nice jab. But when you leave your chin out there, and then unless you've been in the boxing ring, like when you're in there, your adrenaline is pumping, your game plan goes out the window, and your mind just like it starts scattering. And I just see this guy panicking in the middle rounds, just not knowing what to do. When he realizes he can't get that knockout, he's gonna be off balance, and all King Kenny has to do is just connect, keep his distance, and then he'll slowly take him out. But I think this is gonna be the fight. I think the main event is gonna take a little bit of while to get going because both guys have a lot on the line. So I think this co-main event is gonna be the fight of the night.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a cool fight. I really like. I'm really gonna enjoy watching this fight. Anything can happen, but honestly, to tell you the truth, like I said, if you're gonna put money down, put it on King Kenny, man, because I don't see any way that this other guy Faze is gonna win.
Yeah, and he seems more humble too. I watched like a lot of like interviews with him. He seems so humble. He knows like what's at stake. And when I hear Faze just like in interviews, I was like, oh my god, just stop talking, man. You're just like, I get it. You want to be the next Jake Paul, man, but there's levels to this. First, have a first fight, build your resume, and then call out Jake Paul, man. You can't call out Jake Paul when you're just a gamer. Come on, bro.
So yeah, let us know what you guys think, guys. Let us know who you're gonna got, Team USA or Team UK. Let us know down in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.